Today on Hopped Up, we're going to talk about Urban Sombrero. Not this Urban Sombrero, not even that Urban Sombrero. We're going to be talking about Urban Sombrero from Storm Peak Brewing Company out of Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Welcome to Hopped Up. Thank you for joining us today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and cheers that notifications bell. Also, you can check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are down in the description. As always, I am Ben. There's Jay, and there's Andy in the attic. What are we reviewing today?
We're reviewing Hats of the World, Ben, and today it's the Urban Sombrero, right? Oh, that's
Sure.
our other review
other show.
subscription site. Okay. Today we've got the Urban Sombrero. It is a Mexican style lager. Thank you, Storm Peak Brewing Company out of Steamboat Springs. What a coincidence, Ben.
I just went in my closet. I found this shirt. It just happens to say Steamboat.
Wow. You think that was in reference to Steamboat Springs, Colorado?
I don't know. I mean, it looks like the same logo. Yes. So Steamboat is a place that I have enjoyed going to for over 30 years now, since I was very young. Go there, try to get there to go skiing just about every year. So was fortunate to go recently and brought back some beers from Storm Peak. And just for reference, Storm Peak is actually the name of one of the peaks there in Steamboat. So it's aptly named brewery for that area. Unfortunately, I haven't made it there to that brewery yet. I've made it to one or two of the others. There's several there in the small town. But Steamboat overall, great place. If you've never been, great place to go skiing, great family place. Definitely a great place, hopefully, for beer as well.
Let's crack it and find out.
And if you are a Seinfeld fan, they have several beers that have Seinfeld references, like the Urban Sombrero.
Yes, we are.
So definitely looking forward to giving this a try.
So for those unaware, Mexican style lager is in the family of lager. It's clean lager, low bitterness. Yeah, Ben, and high clarity. So think of the most popular ones in the US is Corona, which incidentally, if you go around like Mexico, Corona is not the most popular Mexican style lager in Mexico. You don't see a lot of advertisement for there. But this one's got a hint of lime in it. So I'm trying to.
Did you see that glassware, Andy?
Little new glassware I got here.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's nice.
I have you both one as well. So early Christmas present. Yeah. So I couldn't buy just one.
Right.
You can't. They force you. You're like, the minimum order is 3.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. I like that off the bat.
Very light.
Yeah. It is a good, crisp, clean taste. And just when they say a hint of lime, just a little bit of lime, but it's not overly limed. And I like lime in a beer.
I do too.
But you could get too much lime and it kind of brings it down a little bit. But this is, that's just ideal.
Yeah, I think I catch that hint too. For my taste, I'd probably like just a pinch more. I'd probably love to have a lime wedge with this to go along with it. But yeah, it's okay without it too.
Yeah. So it's getting that time of year. I really like to get, as a good session style beer, or if I'm in the yard, switching over to, I like to get some Mexican lagers with the lime and hit that, like cooking in the kitchen, or like, just getting off work and just walking around the yard while it's still nice out.
Great grilling beer.
Yeah. And this is something I wish I could get, but unfortunately, when I was looking around, Storm Peak only distributes in Colorado.
Only Colorado,
they don't get out much. But this is great.
Yep. So this will be one that we probably don't get to try very often. Again, I try to make it back every year, and if I go there, maybe something we can pick up again and try another time. But it's definitely they're a smaller brewery. I think they've actually got 2 locations in the Steamboat area. They have a tap room, and then I think their brewery. Definitely I'm going to have to make it to one or the other the next time I go to Steamboat.
And if they also want to endorse and send some beer for review, we gladly accept it.
Send more of this.
Always. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I like it because that low or lower alcohol content. I want to have more. I don't want to stop at one of these. It's really good.
Yep. And they have their slogan, again, just to kind of talk about Steamboat for a minute. Their slogan is "Drink the Boat," and it's play off of the Steamboat logo of "Ski the Boat." So, or saying, not logo. But yeah, I can't say enough about Steamboat itself. Again, great place. Like I said, I've been going there for over 30 years, skiing there since I was a youngster. Love the town. If you haven't made it there, definitely some place to go. Lots of several breweries, lots of places to get some good beer. I think we can potentially add this one to the list after we go around and rate it. So what do you guys think? Who wants to go first?
I got to
Andrew?
Ponder on it.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, Jay, go for it.
I mean, I think it's great. I complete agreement with you guys. I mean, I love the lightness, the crisp, that little hint of a lime zest that's there. It's not overpowering. I'm of the same mindset. Too much lime kind of takes away from. So this one is really good. I'll give it a 7. I'm not a big Mexican lager guy. This is a very solid beer, and I'd love to have it again. Maybe like Andy said, grilling, cooking, poolside, lakeside. It's easy drinking. You could have more than one in a sitting.
Yeah, I'm thinking you can see, they've got some of the lime zest in it, and you can kind of see it settled on the bottom of the glass. So the proof is in there, y'all. They've got the lime. I like Mexican lagers, but I only really drink them in the warmer months. So of the Mexican lagers that I've had, and not just the ones from Mexico, but other, American breweries that do a Mexican lager, this is one of the better ones that I've had. And normally Mexican lagers, I would probably rank them into 6s and 7s. I'm going to give this one an 8. This one's great. 8-0 for me.
Yep. I tend to agree. Had lots of Mexican lagers, like Mexican lagers. This one is a really good one. So if you live in Colorado and can pick this up, fantastic. If you live somewhere else, it may even be worth a trip to Colorado. I'm going to go with an 8.5 because I think it hits on everything that we've talked about. The lime, the crispness, the lightness. It's just all around fantastic. And so I think, just a word to Storm Peak Brewing Company. You guys need to up your distribution, because after everybody watches this, this show here, they're going to want to get their hands on it. So, we're just throwing business your way. So
all the tens of people that will see this, it'll be worth it.
All 10 of them.
Yeah.
All right, that gives us a 7.8 for the Urban Sombrero Mexican style lager out of Storm Peak Brewing Company. Well, I don't know why you're laughing at it. Steamboat Springs, Colorado. All in all, great Mexican lager. Definitely one that if you can find and get your hands on, you should definitely give it a shot and buy a lot of it at that. So for Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Drink the boat and cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
And you'd
The
think
lag
that was
there.
called. You'd think
The
that was
lag there,
called
Jay.
the urban noir. The way you were trying to get urban sombrero out.
Yeah.